This is no camera. Only myself. Myself. What about you?
Me? I'm a good man.
A good man. Only water.
Only water.
This one, you not anyone he can go to visit.
Why?
Because this one, you need to get a paper from Cairo to visit this place.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It's closed area.
It's closed.
Yeah.
You need permission. Why?
Permission.
What about to just see it?
No.
No. What about the brewery?
It's closed area.
It's closed.
It's closed area.
So why are they closed?
Yeah.
But what's the reason?
Yeah, it's closed area.
What's the reason?
It's closed.
Oh, didn't really give a reason or anything. Good. Are you good? You're in the film, no?
Not allowed to stand anytime. Not use any kind of camera.
Really? How?
And this is what to...
Video. You don't like?
Welcome to Nile Valley. Yeah.
You drink beer?
Me?
Yeah, we're gonna go and visit his burial place, which is surrounded by beer, by the way. No, that's the only reason I came. Containers of wood that held beer. That's the most important. Look at that. Beer. Spend it on beer, huh? It's $6.50. Everything. That's crazy, huh? Let's go.
Me, an Egyptian, you will see it through this?
Yeah. So 100 of the medicinal recipes in this oldest, most extensive medical text in the world are including beer. The wall of beer. The women would be brewing the beer. Recent evidence that these were built by beer to pay the labourers. Beer saved the world, literally. This one. And vessels of beer. But there's a deep-rooted history in the bloodline. It's the fabric of civilization that people don't know. Like 1,000 bread cakes, like 1,000 pots of beer. Beer saves the world as always. I know this. You know this. The Egyptians knew this as well. Beer saved the world. Servants making beer. This was the pilgrimage point of Egypt, the start of Egypt, the first king. This was where everyone came, and offered their beer to Osiris to get into afterlife. The lord of food, the great god Anu, entreated to give bread and beer, and abundance to the deceased. Little testing, little testing, little testing. Why can't I drink Stella? Beer in a predominantly Muslim country. Islam strictly forbids alcohol, but there seems to be no restriction on beer. This roots back to a very fundamental part of Egyptian culture and heritage. And the things I'm going to show you in the next few days, you're going to blow your mind. I just scratched a little bit below the surface, and such a simple, could almost say trivial commodity as beer has unraveled itself in ways you can't imagine. If you think I'm nuts, or you think I'm talking nonsense, stick around. As I've woken up, it's now I think it's all the mosques are all sort of doing some sort of ritual or prayer type thing. But they're all sort of linked, so just, you can hear it.
My friend,
Yo.
we have permission from Air Tower Aircraft and the Egyptian Army not allowed to stand anytime. Not use any kind of camera.
Really? I don't know if that's so they can film their own things and sell it, I don't know, but me introduce you to the sun god, Ra. He's the creator of mankind, creator of civilization. The god of all gods, and the god that none of the pharaohs wanted to piss off. But he loved his beer. And he saved the world using beer. And I want to show you why. Whoa, let's go. No better place to start really than the creator of the universe for the pagan gods back in the day. He was the god of all gods. He was feared by all the pharaohs. There he is, see? The sun god. He was the creator of sun, creator of light. Okay. That's okay. He's doing a good job. Say hello, what's your name? Mustafa. You know the sun god, Ra?
Yeah.
You know Ra? Yeah, he's famous, huh? But he loved his beer above all, and he saved the world using beer. And we're going to come on to that. You might think I'm insane, but the evidence is found in none other than the tomb of Tutankhamun, of which we're going to go to now. There's Ra arising. Firstly, I just want to mention, look at this. Things that were left behind in the tombs as offerings to the gods and to take with them into the afterlife. Containers of wood, basketry, pottery, faience and stone that held food, wine, beer and perfumes in units. So containers of wood that held beer. That's the most important. Look at that, beer. Thousands of years ago, huh? That was held in the tomb as an offering to Osiris, which we're going to talk about later. But right now, we go to Tutankhamun's tomb. Why? Well, the story of Ra was found in the tomb of Tutankhamun. So he only died when he was 19, so he's most famous because he was the most intact burial site of all the kings. Tutankhamun's tomb, where the original, something called the Book of the Heavenly Cow, the oldest version and the most intact version was found inscribed on the walls of the outer shrine. It's not a book, it's an inscription of hieroglyphics on a large cow. I'll see if I can put a picture now. Basically, it tells the story of God Ra and how he was furious at the rebellion of the people. So he sent this goddess Hathor to go and quell the rebellion. And then she turned into a goddess called Sekhmet, ended up going on a bloodthirsty rampage and almost wiping out mankind. So he thought, that's not good. How can I impose my rules if there's no humans to impose it on? But she was unable to be stopped. So he sent a shit ton of beer, dyed it red. She drank it, thinking it was blood. She got drunk, fell asleep, woke up the next day, and became Hathor again. I'm going to take you to the place where he sent the beer, this Dandara. Beer saved the world, literally. Hello. Just talking about beer. You drink beer? Hathor. Hathor, you drink beer, huh?
Yeah.
Say hello.
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 Welcome to Nile Valley.
Welcome to Kings Valley.
Yeah.
You drink beer?
Yeah.
You drink beer?
Me?
Yeah.
Me?
Huh?
Yeah, you drink it.
You like beer?
You like it.
You like?
You like.
Yeah.
You invite to me?
Yeah, you want a beer?
Okay, you want a beer?
In Luxor, you give me a number. I'll get you buy you a beer.
I gave you a number. My
Okay,
number.
yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay, man. This is Adam.
Yeah.
Gave me a lift up.
Yeah.
Absolute hero. I was gonna walk and
Thank you.
melt to death.
You're welcome, my friend.
Temple of Hathor, who turned into a bloodthirsty monster and drank the beer. Good, are you good? You're in the film, no? This is the location, Dendera, where Ra, god of the universe, and of everything, thought, yeah, beer is probably a good idea to intercept Sekhmet from murdering the entirety of the universe that he created. So he sent red-coloured dyed beer to intercept her and trick her She got drunk, fell asleep, and turned back into Hathor. That is Hathor. That's who he trusted. Ra, he trusted her. But little did he know what a monster she'd turned into. Sekhmet turned back into Hathor after getting drunk. And the world was saved because of beer. Think of how important beer must have been to influence that story. If you want to believe it as a god, fine. You know, gods are changing all the time. But the fact that the first god of the pagan Egypt, one of the oldest in history of the world, used beer, it just shows you the influence beer had on society before that story was given birth to, you know? Before that story, there was beer, and it was important. This one.
Okay, then.
Hen cat. So literally. Huh? I'm not touched. Not touched. Just looking. Hieroglyphics that I've learned. Hen cat. So it's basically the spelling, if you like, used to spell out beer. Hen cat. Usually there's like a ideogram where it's just the beer pot, but I finally found my first one. I'm not an expert Egyptologist or anything, but I'm proud of myself for finding that. Look, that literally means beer. This one here. Yeah. So you got this, and this. So there's actually loads. There's one for drunkenness, a beer jug. There's like 2 different ones for beer jars. There's a to be drunken. So yeah, there's shitloads. One important thing I want to say about here. What's more important to keeping society together and functioning, especially in hard times, than doctors, physicians, and hospitals? Why should I mention this? Well, the most extensive medical text in history, and one of the oldest in the world, is the Ebers Papyrus. It's basically a medical text containing all the remedies and ointments that had been accumulated over thousands of years. And over 100 of the recipes are including beer. It was found near here, Hatshepsut, between the legs of a mummy. They dated it back to about 1500 BC, but they think it goes back further than that. A lot of these are reprints, you know, and it's impossible to tell exactly. Some of the things in this Ebers Papyrus are insane. It's now in Germany, of course. Okay, yeast of the sweet beer is a wound remedy, and this was the first account of yeast as an antibiotic. Another one, so to diagnose a pregnancy, they would count the number of times a woman vomits when placed on a mash of beer. It basically links to when you're pregnant, you're way more sensitive to smells and tastes. And so the amount of times she vomits is indicative of how pregnant she is, or if she is pregnant. And this actually stands true to today as well. So they knew this, well, they probably knew this way long before, but beer was used to determine in that case. The urine of the woman is poured on barley or emmer wheat. These are the 2 ways of making beer, and whichever one sprouts indicates whether it's a boy or a girl. And if none, then no baby. STIs, sexual transmitted infections, may respond to brewed beer. There's another one, half an onion and the froth of a beer are considered, quote unquote, a delightful remedy against death. Don't know what that means. I don't know if that means you're about to die, so eat an onion and some beer, or it means to prevent dying, have an onion and some beer every day. Another one, intestinal parasites, thick beer, quote unquote, for ear secretion, the froth of the beer. This is just a few, there's hundreds. So, can you believe it? There were so many other things that could be used, but beer is just, I think it links back to the importance and the god Ra, who literally saved the planet with beer. So I think there must be a sort of a ritual or practice of using the beer that was just, they kept it in the process of doing things. In some cases it makes sense, but in other cases it's a bit weird. The onion one, what? Who knows, maybe it works. We'll have to try it. If I'm ever on my deathbed, I'll probably already have the beer, but just give me an onion. We'll see if it does it. So that's just a few. To name a few. Incredible. And that's found somewhere in the region here. exciting day today. We've got a 9-hour round trip into the desert to find some beer. But these locations are absolutely legendary. You're gonna have to stick with me on this. We're going to the start, basically the birthplace of Egypt, where there's shit tons of beer history. The oldest brewery in the world has been found. We're talking like 20,000 litres worth, 22,000 litres. So let's see if we can find it though, because we've only got like a limited amount of time. Most of the day's driving, and then I've got like an hour in each place to find these locations, you know? So, let's see.
Not anyone you can go to visit.
Why?
Because this one you need to get a paper from Cairo to visit this place.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You know, here some place they have like a tomb.
Yeah.
You know how much if they open the tomb?
Yeah.
For how much? 50,000 Egyptian pounds.
Really?
To open this tomb.
But what about going near? Because you don't need to go inside any tomb.
Yeah, you can go to the temple and see, go near. You not go to tomb, no, you can see from outside.
But that's okay, we can go outside.
I have friends here.
Mm-hmm.
We ask him about information about this. بقول لك هو يشوفها حتى من فوق. I think you can't go.
Even nearby?
I asked him, he said no. Pharaohs, and she think she's the queen of pharaohs, and she live here. He sell this stuff if you want a pidos one, so you can have. Did you need to visit the temple?
No. That's the only reason I came.
Did you need?
No.
You need to go?
Yeah, I mean, this is the only place I want to see. And also this brewery.
هو بقول لك اللي أم جعبدي هينفع it's not ready for visit.
But there must be a way we can drive near. Why so many rules?
They won't take me to the jail.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I can't go anywhere.
And what about the brewery?
Not for visiting. It's only for Egyptology.
Really? These ones, look. Look at these. Literally the whole plan ruined. It's so annoying. Well, that's some bullshit. Literally the reason I came. They're like, are you an Egyptologist? Yeah. Forgot my card. Oh, they're working on it. Are they working on it? Bet they're not. Bet there's no fucker there. Raging. We'll still tell you the story up there though.
How can I help you?
Yeah, good. Just wanted this Amal Carb.
It's closed area.
It's
You need
closed.
permission. Yeah.
You need permission. Why?
Permission. Yeah. Permission and the ministry is okay.
What about to just see it? Just can you not go up to the top?
That's you can go to
Can you not see this Amal Carb from above?
No.
No.
No. It's
What
closed.
what about the brewery?
What?
The brewery, the beer,
Yeah, it's closed.
it's closed.
It's closed.
So why are they closed?
Yeah, we have open area and the closed area. Just open area.
Yeah.
Second, Global Sultan.
But what's the reason they're closed?
Yeah, it's closed.
What's the reason?
It's closed.
Oh, okay.
Conservation.
Conservation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, didn't really give a reason or anything.
Yes, in the Osiris, yes, in the Isis, yes, in the Isis, yes, in the Horus.
Osiris as well. So this is the first case of mummification. He literally is the god of the underworld. So when Ra left, he was the guy that sort of took over the god. He was the god of the gods. Yeah. So this will be beer. Yeah. Look, the beer is the offering up there as well. So Amal Carb was the burial place. It's of Osiris and King Nama, which was the first king of Egypt, as one nation. So he's basically the founder of Egypt. And Osiris, who's the most important god after Ra, both buried in the same place. Amajad? In modern language, that's called mother of pots, it translates to. It's like a site with millions of shattered pots around. And all these pots were when the pharaohs and rich ancient Egyptians came for the assimilation rituals for going into the afterlife. So they come and bring beer to Osiris as an offering, and they then receive eternal life afterwards. You can see it, there's pots everywhere. And the second thing I wanted to show you was this brewery. And it's the oldest brewery in the world. It's 5,000 years old. It's in the same location. So this is where they would have these rituals for the King Nama and Osiris, and major events where they'd brew 20,000 litres was the capacity of this brewery. But it works for everyone. So any temple you go in, there'll be an offering of beer somewhere, or hieroglyphics showing beer, because that was the offering to Osiris. So al-Jab is not far away, it's literally around the corner. And this is where everyone came from all over Egypt to offer their beer to get into the afterlife. Why is Osiris so important? When they all pray together, this one, that's amazing.
These people pray of Osiris.
So even now?
Osiris and these people pray, and this photo, two face of the sun, before we go down, connect to the Osirian, to Osiris.
So even today, Osiris is still important?
Yes.
As important as
amazing goddess to connect in Abydos here.
Yeah. So people all over Egypt or the world come here?
Yes.
To worship Osiris?
Yes.
Yeah.
People have coming from many countries.
Yeah.
American, Germany, Spanish.
What's more important, the gods? The ancient gods or like Islam?
Ancient gods.
Ancient gods more
important.
But do you think everyone thinks that as well?
Yes. The people feel it. I feel when I'm child, I feel connection when I'm
to Osiris, yeah.
Yes, Isis and Osiris came to me in my dream. Told me you are son of Osiris and you have a spiritual life, feel it in the temple.
So, but for me it's interesting.
And I go to the temple and I feel the connect by the light came from the sun. With me in the temple.
But is it okay with Islam to believe in both?
This is up to you.
It's up to you.
Yes,
you can choose. Okay.
Yes, many people coming from Cairo, from many places, and people coming from Saudi Arabia, from Kuwait, come to feel, connect, open the door of the past life of the ancient Egyptian goddess.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah. So you believe more in this than Islam?
Because yes, I feel when I'm child, the message Osiris and Isis calling me when I'm child, 11 years.
Okay.
And he told me many things. Then I feel it by my eyes when I go around to the temple.
Yeah.
And call me your soul in the flower of life place. And I meet many spiritual people told me that.
Yeah.
You are very, very amazing person.
Local people as well believe the same?
Yes.
Nice man. Cool.
Yes.
Welcome in my Egyptian Ferrari.
Egyptian Ferrari.
I hope you like it. Let's go to get some beer.
Let's get some beer.
All right, gentlemen. With my Egyptian Ferrari.
Do they get plenty of water?
They give them water and alpha and food and everything.
What's alpha?
It's animal food.
Okay. I'll put it on. Okay, we got him some food, 50 Egyptian pounds for all of that. It's pretty good. It's about £1, £52. Happy horse. So you've got the shade. The government provides this shade for them, so they can stay out of the sun. So they have water over there, and it's full. So it's got food, water, shelter. I don't feel too bad. So where's this?
This is train station, main street. Train station.
You get to the train station. You meet this lovely man. What's your name?
My name is Ahmed. Welcome
Ahmed. Don't worry, he'll find you.
Welcome home, brother.
He'll take you. So about £4.90 to get to Cairo on the bus.
Front of Go Bus.
Front of Go Bus. Yo, what's up?
Hello, welcome to Eagle.
Are you robbing banks or something?
Not bank.
But most important, we found the beer. I've been trying to find beer so much, it's so difficult to find beer here.
Yeah, because not much people know where is the place.
That's true. And also, it's difficult in a Muslim country selling beer or not.
We have a lot of Christian people.
Right, okay.
Luxor 60% Christian and 40 Muslim.
60% Christian?
Yes, so they like alcohol. We can't say no. They have them life, we have them life.
Yeah.
We respect each other's, our religion, we respect each religion. But we are very good together.
Yeah.
So there is no problem. Some people, they smoke drugs. Some people, they like drink. They can do what they want to do.
What about you?
Me? I'm a good man.
A good man. Only water.
Only water.
Do Muslims drink beer then?
Some yes, some no.
So that's just down from the station pretty much. You'll find this Heineken place. It's got everything you need. It's got brandy, liquors, and any beer you need. Yeah.
Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah. Sometimes.
I'm so happy to see somebody like you here.
See?
What's your name?
My name is Omar.
These guys, I like these guys.
Thanks,
Egyptian, they are very friendly here, brother.
You safe and Luxor. All people good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Love to know that.
We'll be happy here.
Yeah, everyone's happy with the fucking bar.
Happy.
As soon as there's beer.
Assad al-Wahdi. He take all of the money from the people.
Will there be any beer left for me?
They have a lot. Look. No, look, I want to show you something. You see all of this?
Yeah.
Inside?
Inside even more.
It's amazing. Glass.
Say bye.
Brother.
Where's the price list?
There's no price list.
No price list in Egypt. What happens in Egypt is basically you ask what the price is, and they say, for you, my friend, where are you from? England? Ah, for you, we make special price.
What is that?
For me, you make special price, huh?
80, 110. Because it's 8 for sale.
80?
Egyptian pound.
80. This is 60 in the restaurant.
Where?
In opposite on the other side. It was 60 in the restaurant. So 80 here, but I suppose it's because it's central town.
Try crazy 150, 15%.
Yeah, okay. So it looks like you get some cash out and you're getting like 20 quid out or $20, and it looks like a wad like that big. So you look like you're fucking rich, but actually just got £20 out. Mission complete. I booked a room with a view, so the moment of truth. Sexy. So you know the accuracy of which they built the pyramids. I just want to show you something interesting. If you look, they built them exactly a beer can width apart. There's recent evidence that these were built by beer. The pyramids were built using beer to pay the laborers. Everyone thinks that it was built using slaves, which is not true now. And you can find this online, you do some research. Again, history is fluid. There's some things are true, some things are not. The importance of beer, like we've established in ancient, before the pyramids, Egypt, ancient. The importance in using it in these rituals and these ceremonies for the big kings. So it makes sense that it's used also with these later on, with such grand events. And it's also buried in the tombs. So, secondly, as I've just said, it's buried in the tombs of what they suspect is laborers, because they weren't elaborate tombs, they weren't grand, they were quite modest, these tombs that they found, and they had beer in them. So they were obviously paid and had an affiliation with beer. The third reason is Mesopotamia, which came before Egypt. There's an old stone, which I'll show you a little clip of. and it's describing the use of beer to pay laborers to make these old monuments in Mesopotamia. There might be other things that I'm missing, but it's now a known fact that you can Google it. It's all over the online that they were paid using beer. Warm beer though. So in the spirit of, you know, respect and all, I've got this 15% Egypt's premium quality beer. I've had this in my bag for 3 days and I've just been terrified about trying it. I'm not man enough, I don't think. It's like a bottle of wine. It's like if you left a pot of vinegar with maybe some fish carcasses and maybe a couple of rats stewing in a bowl for about a year. That's what it would taste like. It does have the pyramid on it though, so in the spirit of pyramids and warm beer, I think we can stomach it. No, I can't actually. I actually can't. I've not had food today, and it's only fucking 11 AM. But if you're serious about your alcoholism, I would totally recommend it. So what I just overheard of this tour guide saying, this is like an official tour guide, he was basically saying how the pyramids were not built with slaves, like perpetuated by the myths. All the tombs that are around were honoured by the gods and they were buried, but they weren't like elaborate tombs with hieroglyphs and stuff, but they were honoured for their service to the building of it. So a lot of the workers were buried and labourers were buried in these various tombs that they found, and they were buried with pots of beer. Well, let's see if he haggles. There you go, mate. Okay.
Thank you. You okay?
Okay, yeah, thank you.
All I want you happy.
Okay, I'm happy.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Come to Egypt.
Come to
Thank
Egypt.
you, brother.
Come to Egypt.
Come to Egypt,
Please,
yes.
come to Egypt.
So did you cream a little bit
Yeah.
when it massaged?
Yeah, I explained to him, and then I was like, brother, it's like this. You take something small, I was like, you'll get good favour from this. I was like, but if you ask for 200 when I know the tours for that, I was like, no, I'm only doing it because your photos were good. And he's like, okay, man, if you're happy, that's all. And I was like, yeah. So if he's not persistent, then I'm okay with it. But it's like, and he was actually really nice, and he just wanted to have a conversation. And I was like, yeah, man, not everything has to be a sale. Like, talk to your visitors, because then people will talk about you, you know? Like,
definitely.
And this is how you make sales. I was like, it's about putting out goodness and it'll come back. And he's like, this is very true, bro. And he's like, okay. I was like, you have a marvelous day.
And also, if you approach it from that perspective initially, you might even get the sale just by like, if you have the energy of I don't want something, you're actually more likely to get a sale. I sometimes think, oh, right, do you know what? Let's go on.
Yeah.
Because I like you. Let's jump on the thing.
Camel, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was enough of a camel experience.
You don't need the whole thing. It's nice walking.
Fuck no, yeah.
I'd recommend going early in the morning and establish a price before you get on.
100%.
That's it. Don't, because they like to do. Oh, you give me what you feel like,
Yes,
and then at the end they moan about it, and then they make you feel
more
bad, and then there's a whole drama. So make sure you establish it initially.
Yes, always establish prices in Egypt before you get on. Red granite from Aswan, and it's on the hardness scale, which goes to 9. 9 being diamond. This is 8. So they've hoisted these giant blocks. What is it? 780 kilometers from Aswan.
Yeah.
Which make up the base of the pyramids here.
So they knew the strength of this back in those days.
They were cutting it, which is, solid.
And apparently floated up the Nile on flotation devices.
They're saying that they put it on feluccas. I don't know how that works, but, or maybe the donkeys. Maybe there's just a lot of donkeys and camels pulling sleds.
There's plenty of those.
At least there's a lot of those around.
Yeah.
So.
And so the guy thinks it's 30 years to build, but the maths indicates.
Yes, so if there's 2.5, 2.6 million blocks, each block needs to be put into perfect geometry about 5 to 7 seconds, I'm guessing, to make it 30 years. Which, looking at it now,
even if you had a crane you couldn't do it in 5 to 7 seconds.
Cranes work slow as fuck. Think of how long it is to bloody you could shackle those things up.
Yeah.
And like
that's shackling them up as well.
Yeah.
Like getting something around it to hoist it.
You need constant 50 of them, and it doesn't work. But at least they're honest here. They don't know how it was built either. So don't let any of them tell you that. It's one of nature's mysteries, maybe.
Yeah, true.
مش هديك منهم جنيه خد هتشوف لما ارجع قصة هيك جوع بالمتناقة ده انت معاك فاميليا الصبح ما قبلتش حد ورميتها على سعيد وقلت بتاعت عاشور مش هديك منها جنيه ولو اتشنقت
So these are the tombs. Under here. These are tombs, huh? Tombs? Mastaba. So these are the tombs of the sort of people that worked on, like less important, but still important and worshipped enough by the pharaohs that they were burying. So that's why they had bread and beer inside as offerings to Osiris, so they get eternal afterlife.
ngata sutukung molule salam alaikum ngata sutukung molule salam alaikum sutukung molule sutukung molule sutukung molule ekumbusora idwa jabita dia mutamina